The lighting, trash. The room, a mess. Your business, not at all. Glad we can agree on that. Hello, kings, queens, and royalty in between, and welcome to my pocket of the internet. So, I am reliably late on every single trend that I could ever find on the internet because my brain says, that's cool, I want to be a part of that, and then I forget about it because I have the ADHD of a walnut. So this is my late October wrap up. I read 6 books in the month of October. I read 1 romance and 5 fantasies. Look at this graph! Are they romantasies? That is none of your business. They are still fantasies in my heart to me. Thank you. I rated everything except for 1 above 4-star. I had 1 reread, one that when I originally rated it, it was 4.75, and then it quickly changed my rating because the more I sat with it, the more I was like, wow. I think I overinflated that rating just a little bit.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
And then the rest is a series that I'm in the middle of that I will be reading nothing else until it's over. So let's get on to talking about it. So the first book I finished in the month of October is my reread. This is my reread. Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. If you don't know what this book is or who Miss Hazelwood is, take a seat, grab a drink. We're going to yap about it for a second. So Miss Ali Hazelwood is a genius, and I say that with my whole chest. That's all you need to know about Miss Hazelwood. Now, about the book. This is the second book in an interconnected standalone series called the STEMinist series. It is The Love Hypothesis, Love on the Brain, and Love Theoretically. I love them all, but this one's my favorite. This one follows B, who is a neuroscientist who gets called to NASA for a project and has to work with her college rival, Mr. Levi Ward. The man that he is. Anyways, I love a down bad man. Anyways, and there's a whole bunch of drama that brings them together, and it's just so good. I just love her. This one's so good. I'm gonna read you the back of the book so that way you know I'm not giving you spoilers with anything I'm telling you.
Like an avenging purple-haired Jedi bringing balance to the mansplained universe. B.
Oh yeah, she has a German last name. You will not catch me trying to pronounce it. I am of the white people, and she is also of the white people, but she is of the cultured white people. I am of the Texas white people. We say y'all and drink sweet tea. I can't speak German.
This was my simple code. What would Marie Curie do? If NASA offered Marie Curie her dream neuroengineering project, she would accept without hesitation. Duh. But the mother of modern medicine...
modern physics... never had to co-lead with Levi Ward. Sure, Levi has soul-piercing eyes, and sure, he caught her in his powerfully corded arms like a romance novel hero when she accidentally damseled in distress on her first day at the lab. But Levi made his feelings towards B clear in grad school. Arch nemeses work best when employed with their own galaxies far, far away. Now her equipment is missing, the staff ignores her, and B finds herself floundering career in somewhat of a pickle. Perhaps it's her occipital cortex playing tricks on her, but B would swear she could see Levi softening into an ally, backing her plays.
Devouring her with those eyes.
And the possibilities have all her neurons firing. But when it comes to actually making a move and putting her heart on the line, there's only one question that matters. What would be, insert German name here because simply I would never do. I love her. I love him. That's all you need.
I love you, bitch.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
The next book I finished this month actually has been inducted into my 6-star reads of the year. I don't have that many. And I'm a pretty easy 5-star rater. If I love a book and it sits with me, it's a 5-star. That's what it is. 6 stars or what I cover? Cover? What I covet. What I hold with an iron fist. And the next book is none other than By the Orchid and the Owl by Miss Mariah Montoya. If you don't know what this is about, I need you to
shut the fuck up and listen to me.
Because I need you to read this yesterday. Yesterday, babes. Yesterday. This is about a girl named Raina who lives in a world where there's fairies. Duh. And they're extinct. But anyways. And how they get magic in this world is they go to an island, which is the Institute, the Asholian Institute, and they get branded basically, and when they're branded, their magic awakens. Like the magic that's within them awakens itself. And she is of the Wild Whisperers, which are the ones that can communicate with plants, bugs, and animals. And the male main character, Cohen Steeler, this man can do no wrong in my eyes. The way that their chemistry is palpable. Like, I could touch it, and these are words on paper. This man is words on paper, and I would die for him. This girl is words on paper, and I would die for her. The found family in this is unmatched. What do you mean that her best friend would forget? I love her. Miss Mariah Montoya, the love of my life. I need the rest of them yesterday. Thank you. Everyone go read it. This is a 6-star read. I think about this every day. The next book I finished this month was actually one that I read on my Kindle that I don't care about owning because it's one that was low-key. The more I sat with it, the more disappointed I became with it. And that is Phantasma. I don't remember the author. That's none of my business. I really liked it when I read it, but as I've sat with it, it hasn't stuck with me. I don't really remember what happens in the book. I could not tell you why I loved it so much. And I do not care to read the second one. Therefore, 3.5 stars. I really enjoyed it. It broke my rating slump, and I think that's why I rated it so highly, was because it was really fast paced. It was written to where your brain clicks with it, and it's really easy to understand. It's really just vibes. And I think that's all I can say about it. It's about this girl named Ophelia, and she lives in like magical New Orleans. She's a necromancer, so she can talk to the dead, ghosts, paranormal, whatever the fuck. And she has this sister, and there are these games that come to town. It's called Phantasma. It's basically the 9 circles of hell, and they have to go through each trial, and if you win the end of Phantasma, you get like a reward. So they are going through some struggles, and Ophelia's sister runs away to Phantasma, and so Ophelia goes after her because she loves her sister and wants to protect her, and she meets a man. And the number one rule in Phantasma is don't fall in love. I'm assuming you can read between the lines and see where that's going. Yeah, it was cute. It was fun. When I read it, I really enjoyed it, and it broke my slump, so I rated it like 4.5 stars.
You sit on a throne of lies.
And then as time has gone on, it's dwindled down by half stars. And so now it's comfortably sitting at a 3.5. And I think that's where it's going to stay. If you need something to break your reading slump that's fast-paced, doesn't use a lot of brain cells, kind of good sex scenes, do with that information what you will. The next 3 books that I have read this month, or which are the last 3 that I have read this month, are the first 3 books in the Zodiac Academy series. So here they are. The first one is The Awakening, and then Ruthless Fae, and then The Reckoning. These are all 5 stars. I rarely ever rate first books in a series. Let's go individually. Let's talk about the series real quick.
Let me just shut the fuck up for 5 seconds and talk about the series.
So it starts with The Awakening. It follows these girls who are changelings, and it's based on the Zodiac. They're fae. That's what it is. I'm realizing I am the worst at explaining things. My bad, guys. But they just are told they're fae, they're found, they're taken back, and they're taken to Zodiac Academy, where they meet 4 boys who I want to punch every single day of my life, except now I'm on book 4, and I love 2 of the 4. I kind of like one of them, and then one of them I want to wring their neck, but that is kind of the point. But I want to wring his neck, but that's beside the point. They're basically super powerful, and they basically are fantastic. The series is fantastic. I really can't say much because I know myself and I will spoil all of it. I will spoil all of it, and no one needs to be spoiled of this. I just need you to read it. I need you to love it. If you don't love it, don't tell me. I think my favorite so far of the series is book 3. And that is because of a scene that happened. Professor Orion, the man that he is. I will say, here is your warnings. Okay, we're going to go into warnings for the series. The first book, the reason I rated it 5 stars is because it was so good to me. To me, okay? I was the target audience. However, for the normal human collective, this would not be good for them. Larry Reeds, who is actually part of the inspiration for me reading this series, along with my friend Sama, who I've mentioned multiple times before. She rated this book, I think, 3.75. It's the first book in a series. It's setting it up, it's doing its job, whatever. The reason it hit for me was because all of this, no. The reason it hit is because this whole back half of the book losing my ever-loving mind. So, it is not the most perfect first book because these characters are awful. Not all of them, but the characters you come to love, who you come to know, are awful in book 1. And you will hate them, and you will want to wring their neck, and that is how it's supposed to be. So, yeah. So far, this is the best book, but I am only on book 4, and there are 12 books. There are 12 books in this series. So, if you go to Larry Reed's, I think her wrap-up that she made a while ago, she took a screenshot. I took a screenshot from the video of the recommended reading order for just the main series of the Zodiac Academy, and I will insert that photo here. There is a book, I forget what number it is, I think it's 8.5, and it's this book as told from the boys' perspective, and I've heard that helps understanding, but I'm a person who overanalyzes everything, and I clock their tea so fast that I don't think I'm gonna read it because I don't need it. However, I've heard people tandem read the first one with that one. I don't recommend it though, because Larry, who has read the whole series, says that tandem reading can lead to spoilers if you haven't read up to, like, I think book 4. And so I wouldn't tandem read it, but that is up to you. That is up to how you read your series and how you care. I am giving you all of the information that I can. So that is the end of my wrap up. I think I ate with that. I think I ate reading 6 books this month, when in September I read 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you can see my future uploads. I tried to upload on either Tuesday or Thursday. I've started on Tuesdays. I switched to Thursdays. I am inconsistent. I'm so sorry. But it will either be on a Tuesday or a Thursday. Whatever happens. If you want more just like silly content, I do have an Instagram. It is at OllieReads34. I would love to have you over there. I post fun things on my story as well as make fun little Instagram posts. If you want to send me books, you obviously don't have to, but if you want to, I will have my Amazon wishlist linked in the description, as well as my Fable. I had a book club. I deleted it because I got anxious, but if you want to follow me on there, we can be mutuals on Fable. I will also have that link below, as well as my Goodreads. Even though I'm not on Goodreads as much as I am on Fable, I'm rambling. Yeah. I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!